It's been a while, boys, but I'm back. Welcome back, everybody, to the AC Milan career mode. Now, I'm not going to be putting any of these. Gianluigi Donnarumma has been added into FIFA 16. So, I'm going to be starting this series on World Class 5 minutes, and I'm going to be putting Euros. We're going to download the latest rosters, and we're going to advance into this career mode. I'm going to make this very different than the first one. There's going to be very different signings, not similar signings. So, let's download these updates. Let's jump into this career mode. I am so excited to start this again. Let's start this off. First name Adam and last name Nobly. You guys know that from the My Player series. Let's go. Nationality, I'm gonna go top 9 Italy because I'm Italian. Let's wear a suit. If I was a manager, I'd always be wearing a suit. Navy, fair and regular. So let's load up this career mode and let's jump into another AC Milan career mode. So obviously when you start off a career, you're going to be getting a preseason tournament invite. I'm going to choose the one with the most prize money, the European International Cup. It features AC Milan, PSV, AS Monaco, Ajax, Stoke City, FC Porto, Schalke, and Wolfsburg. So let's jump into that preseason tournament and let's jump into this career mode. Here we are. Let's go check out our emails. The European International Cup, blah, 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 all that. The Domestic Cup, they want us to reach the round of 16 stage. That's very nice. Important transfer market. They want us to look for a goalkeeper. We have Gianluigi Donnarumma, and you're gonna make me look for a new goalkeeper. Introducing myself, I never use scouts, only to scout players, and my league objective will be to qualify for the Champions Cup. I'm gonna go a step further than that and, you know, fight for freaking first place, beat Juve, beat Inter. I know they're gonna be very tough teams, but I want to finish first in this league and win the Scudetto. So here is our squad. We're loaded up right away with Niang, Bacca, Bonaventura, Bertolacci, Poli, Honda, Antonelli, Romagnoli, Alex, De Sciglio, and Gianluigi Donnarumma. I made a video yesterday saying, you know, his stats and all that, and here he is. He is going to be my starting keeper. I do not care if he's a 70 rated. I will train him. He will be the best goalkeeper in this team. He will never leave. Then we have Luis Adriano, Balotelli, Boateng, Kushka, Abate, Zapata, who's probably going to go, Diego Lopez, Montolivo, Menez. Menez is a player that I want to keep this season because I sold him right away in the last season to get some money, but I do want to keep him for a bit. Eli, Mauri, Mexes, Simic, Calabria, Felicioli, Mastali, and Christian Abbiati. So I'm gonna go start putting some players on the transfer list and you know, updating my short list, and I will be back to show you. Here are all the players that I've transfer listed: Abbiati, Alex, Mexes, Montolivo, Honda, Zapata, Poli, and Simic, and I've put 2-year loans for Mastali and Felicioli. So I'm not gonna have too many players on my short list in this episode, but here's my 4-player short list. We have Lorenzo Tonelli, a central defender; Joel Matip, a central defender; Musa Sissoko, a right midfielder to replace Keisuke Honda; and Marco Benazzi to replace the leaving Montolivo and Andrea Poli. Also, I'm gonna use Kushka a lot. He has been absolutely fantastic. Bertolacci too. So I'm gonna keep it a bit realistic for the first transfer window and the first year, and then we'll move on, I guess, next season to like unrealistic signings. But I want to keep it as realistic as possible for the first transfer window, and I think Tonelli, Matip, Sissoko, and Benassi are very realistic signings. So right away, I'm gonna go ahead and put a bid for Lorenzo Tonelli because I do know he is a decent central defender. I'm going to be giving Empoli 10 million euros for Lorenzo Tonelli. Musa Sissoko is already scouted and all of his stats are there. He is worth anything between 21.2 million and 24.8 million. I'm going to be giving Newcastle United 22 million euros for Musa Sissoko. So here's who I'm going to be training for the first training sessions and probably the first month. I have Donnarumma and one-on-one goalkeeping and throws and drop kicks, Niang on chance creation, Romagnoli on 1-on-2 defending, and Jose Mauri on pass mastery. I'm going to be training these guys for the first month. Donnarumma gets a B and a C, Niang a B, Romagnoli a C, and Mauri a D. Straight away, Empoli have said that they want 13 million for Lorenzo Tonelli, so I'm going to give them 11.5 million because I do not want to pay 13 million. I know it's only 1.5 million extra, but still, if we can get him for cheaper, that would be absolutely great. Newcastle United have come back and said that they want 32 million for Musa Sissoko. I'm going to give them 25 million. First preseason tournament game coming up of this season, and you guys know that I always simulate the preseason tournaments, so we are going to be jumping into this game. Hopefully we can pick up a victory and, you know, advance and get some extra prize money. So the lineup that I'm going with is Gianluigi Donnarumma, Abate, Eli, Romagnoli, Antonelli, Honda, Mauri, Bertolacci, Bertolacci, Bonaventura, Balotelli, and Niang. We simulate all the way to the end, Abate and Honda scoring, and we pick up a 2-1 victory. Very good news, Empoli have accepted the 11.5 million euro transfer offer for Lorenzo Tonelli, what the hell did I just say? I'm going to give him 90k a week for 3 years, and I will not specify his squad role. And right before this game coming up against Ajax, Newcastle United have accepted the 25 million euro transfer offer for Moussa Sissoko. I'm going to be giving him 120k a week for 3 years, and I will be giving him a crucial first team player. Second game of the preseason tournament coming up against Ajax. Starting 11 for this match is Donnarumma, Abate, Alex, Romagnoli, De Sciglio, Honda, Kushka, Montolivo, Bonaventura, Menez, and Luis Adriano, and we are going to pick up a 2-1 loss. Not too troubled by that because we did pick up a victory in the first game, so we're in third place, but if we pick up a victory in the next game against PSV, we will be moving on to the semi-finals. Transfer offer 3.6 million euros from Bournemouth for Alex. I'm gonna go ahead and accept this offer. And there it is, our first signing of the season. Lorenzo Tonelli has accepted his 90k a week contract, and he is coming in. He's a 77 rated central defender. He's 25 years of age. It's a very realistic signing, and I'm sure all the Milan fans would be happy if this guy actually signed in real life. You know, we do need a central defender, so welcome to AC Milan, Lorenzo Tonelli. So there's final scout reports on Joe Matip and Marco Benassi, so right away I'm gonna go ahead and try to approach to buy Marco Benassi. He's worth anything between 6.9 million and 8.1 million, so I'm going to offer Torino 8 million euros for Marco Benassi. And now I wanted Joe Matip to play alongside Alessio Romagnoli, but I'm still gonna make an offer for him because his contract is expiring in 12 months and he's worth anything between 10.3 million and 13.6 million, and this is like the part of Milan we really need to bolster is the defense. I think Tonelli, Romagnoli, and Matip rotation every single game would be very good, so I'm going to be offering them 13 million for Matip. Moussa Sissoko has accepted his 120k a week contract. It's gonna put us in a bit of a hole, but we still have to sell some players, so I'm gonna go ahead and accept him. Moussa Sissoko is our second player to be signed to AC Milan, a very good right midfielder, and he can play central mid. He's already 80 rated, so welcome to AC Milan, Moussa Sissoko. Final game of the group stage coming up against PSV in this European International Cup, and we're going with the more or less the same exact lineup: Donnarumma, Abate, Tonelli, Romagnoli, De Sciglio, Sissoko, Kushka, Montolivo, Bonaventura, Menez, and Luis Adriano, and we are going to pick up a 2-1 victory. Montolivo and Sissoko scoring on his unofficial debut, and I think we are going to be moving on to the semi-finals of this European International Cup. Alex has been sold for 3.6 million to Bournemouth, and the board has allocated us 3.1 million, and we have received 2 million additional transfer budget for our success in the European International Cup, and now we do have a transfer offer 2.7 million from Liverpool for Philippe Mexes, and I'm gonna go ahead and accept this offer. Very nicely done. Gianluigi Donnarumma has gone up to a 71 overall, and Jose Mauri has gone up to a 73 overall with the player training. Okay, so Torino has accepted the 8 million euro transfer offer for Marco Benassi. I'm going to be giving him 50k a week for 4 years, and I will not be specifying his squad role. Transfer offer for Kevin Prince Boateng. Now, he's 28 years old, he's 78 rated. If Watford would give me, 12 million for Kevin Prince Boateng, I'd be willing to let him go. If not, I would like to keep him for the rest of the season, so I'm going to be counter offering 12 million. So Schalke say that they want 26 million for Joe Matip. I'm going to be offering them 8 million, and I'm going to add in this deal, you never know what happens in career mode. I'm going to be offering Christian Zapata as well as 8 million for Joe Matip. Semi-final game coming up against FC Porto in the European International Cup, and this is just an extra chance for us to pick up some additional transfer budget. Starting 11 for this matchup: Donnarumma, Abate, Tonelli, Romagnoli, Antonelli, Sissoko, Kushka, Bertolacci, Bonaventura, Menez, and Balotelli. We simulate all the way to the end, and we are advancing into the finals. A goal from Bertolacci and a goal from Giacomo Bonaventura. So we've received an additional 3.5 million for our success in the European International Cup semi-finals, and Philippe Mexes has been sold to Liverpool for 2.7 million, and the board has allocated us 2.3 million for our current transfer budget. Third third signing, Marco Benassi, has accepted his 50k a week contract and is coming in for 8 million. He's going to be partnered alongside Andrea Bertolacci. So welcome to AC Milan, Marco Benassi. And Schalke say that they are interested in Christian Zapata, but they want 23.9 million. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop pursuing Joel Matip, and that's how I'm gonna leave it right now. The squad as it is for, I guess, till January, or maybe we might pick up a few more players. I will be setting up some youth scouts maybe at the end of this episode. Is Bacca, Menez, Bonaventura, Bertolacci, Benassi, Sissoko, Antonelli, Romagnoli, Tonelli, Abate, and Donnarumma. On the bench we have Niang, Balotelli, Kushka, Mauri, Deschilio, Eli, and Lopez. And honestly, all of these guys who are on the reserves, I'm gonna be looking to get rid of him, and maybe we might be able to pick up some more players, but for now this is how the team is gonna stay. So Watford had said that they do not want to pay 12 million for Kevin Prince Boateng, so they're gonna stop pursuing him, and we have a transfer offer, a 2-year loan from Modena for Gianfilippo Felicioli. Final game in the European International Cup coming up against Ajax. We are going with Donnarumma, Abate, Tonelli, Romagnoli, Antonelli, Sissoko, Benassi, Bertolacci, Bonaventura, Menez, and Luis Adriano. We're going to simulate all the way to the end, and we pick up a victory in penalties, 5-4 on penalties, and you can see right there, Balotelli has missed a penalty in the 83rd minute, and we are going to be winning the finals of this European International Cup. Very nicely done. They're very happy with me, and I've got an additional 4.3 million for my success in the European International Cup. Final training of this episode, and Mbaye Niang has increased to a 76 rated striker. One thing before I end this episode, I am going to be hiring a scout. I'm gonna pick the best scout, not the most expensive. You know what, a 4-star experience, 4-star judgment for 2 million is actually pretty good. Emmanuel D'Angelo, I'm going to be setting him up in Italy for 9 months to search for any type of player. So this is gonna be my youth staff. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, if you guys are excited for freaking Milan being back, right now I have 7.7 million transfer budget and my wage budget is 52,000. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to sign some players. I signed 3 players in this episode: Benassi, Tonelli, and Musa Sissoko. I'm very happy with the team right now. We won the finals, so honestly, this is a very good sign. If you guys have enjoyed it, you can leave me a like down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Do it!
Do what?
Just do it!
Okay, do what?
Do it!
Subscribe to our channel. Whoa, calm down there, Shia.
Just do it!
Also, follow us on Twitter at the Nobz YT.
Just do it!